Maybe. Okay,
What
okay,
up, what
all
up,
right,
what
all
up, what up?
right. You know what we haven't done? We haven't shared the link yet, so we'll do
Something's
that in a
off.
minute.
Something's off with you.
Why?
Oh yeah, speaking of off, it's your lights.
Oh, and now you tell me, you son of a.
Well, I just noticed. I noticed that
Okay,
now.
everybody, cover your ears. Hey Siri, power on arcade.
At least it's that easy. Look at you're good to go.
For most of them, yeah.
There, you don't got to stand up and do anything else. I love when Stock Jock bitches about the AI rap crap. It's great. He does not like Jay's intro song. Which Jay
I don't know where
great.
I grabbed that one. That intro is
Stock Jock
kind
needs
of
his own song from AI.
It's a public domain one, and maybe I'll write something, or me and my good buddy Ritual Della will write something just for the show.
There you go.
All right, shout out, hi to everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, the hell was that? Oh, that's the 4KP
I'm
powering
seeing
on.
here that Fortnite is finally back in the App Store. That's right. I did not. I seen that on a modded APK site. I didn't know it was actually in the Play Store. I think I forgot about that. I think it was announced, but I forgot all about it.
All right, I got to work on a banner really
That's
quick
tough.
here.
Unless you're using the Backbone, then I think you could play that. But I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I'm not
playing
going to go ahead and
on screen. I mean, well, Backbone or any other kind of controller. I mean, they have these made for iPhone controllers that you clip on. I mean, you can literally take an Xbox controller, put some fancy 3D printed shit, clip it on there, and use that in Bluetooth mode.
Nice.
So
that
is
Jim?
the link for the show tonight, because tonight is a community show.
Sub J, MSU Rich.
And before I go down the roll call here, first of all, hello, Miss Brooklyn Mahan, and possibly my granddaughter, possibly my grandson and other granddaughter as well. Hello, family. All right, Tampa Tech, thank you very much for gifting that membership.
How is that? Oh no, I have to show it down here. I think I just clicked the top. Thank you very much, Tampa Tech.
Let's see what happens if we let's try this comments on stage and see what happens.
There's something new here, guys. In beta, show comments on stage. So I'm seeing what that's all about. We're seeing what that's all about.
All right. So, gang, tonight is a community show. That means anybody, almost anybody, can join. I just want to set some ground rules. One, it's a no drama zone here. You guys all know that. We my Discord, my YouTube channel, we don't get into any of the drama. Whatever's happening, everybody else is. Okay, well, not here. You don't.
Not here. No.
whatever's
outside
happening
of here. When I close the door, when that shows off, I'm bitching at everyone now. Okay.
Oh, so there's one of the messages. It's right down there. I wonder how far. Yeah, that might interfere with you. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, no drama here, just like on my Discord. And so if any drama pops up by anybody, I reserve the right to kick anybody off the show, including Sean or
I'll be
myself,
kicked. I could be kicked too. Yeah.
for
Hey,
without warning.
okay. No
Um,
problem. You kick me.
yep. And then, just stay on topic, man. And not that we really have topics, but, if we're sitting here talking about oranges, don't sit there and talk about machine guns. Just, unless it's machine guns made out of oranges.
Whoops. I was on my other channel.
I know, right? Okay, so yeah, this is going to step on you, I think, this chat thing.
No. It is.
Definitely.
I think it's just going to go, I can't even point to it. This.
Let's find out. Let's see when the next one pops in and what happens.
The only thing I don't like about it is I know for other people, if they do have someone blocked, they'll see them pop up on the screen. Because there are some names I don't like to see on other people's shows, but that's what I'll say with that.
Okay, well, it said it was on beta. I want to check it out. It looks like it's starting to fade out, though. You see the
it is right where it hits my
right about your left tit.
Yeah, my tit
right
will
there in the
absorb
old
all
nipple.
chats.
That ain't that bad.
Thank you, Kevin. I'll do a cheers to you, man. Appreciate everyone here tonight.
We could use this during gaming night, so we don't have to sit there and watch.
That'd be great.
The chat. We could just see it
Chaotic,
pop up there.
what up, buddy? Chaotic's in the house.
What's up, Chaotic? All right, let me go ahead and do roll call here. We got Mike Hawkhurst, Jason Little
everybody.
Alien, Stock Jock, Rascals Gaming and Guitar Gear, Brooklyn Mayhan. Let's see here.
Hey.
MSU Rich, Goofy Foot, Bobby 1 ALU, Jim the Pacers fan, JJ, Rich Wildello, I think I already said, Tampa Tech, who went ahead and gave us.
I think you could, right? I think
he can.
You could probably
well, he's not on the show here. I meant kicking off the show. All right, we'll turn off this thing. This will work out well though for gaming night, so we don't have to pay attention to shit.
This is really small, Bobby says.
It is. Yeah, it is. I gotta see if maybe there's a setting for that. Let's see. Layouts. No hotkeys. Recording. Virtual.
I get it,
background.
Kevin. I definitely understand. I'll watch some
General,
other people's shows and see their chats pop up, and I'm like, I have that person blocked. I don't want to see that name up there. So I understand.
Yeah, but
what's up, dudes? What's up, Chaotic?
Yeah, all right, going back down our list here, we have Chaotic, Brooklyn Menace, Ray De La Torre, B Kirby, scrolly, Kevin Clausen.
What up, Papa Brad?
Thank you, everybody. And Papa Brad's Gaming. Thank you, gang, for saying hello in the chat. And we've got the link down below. And also, I put it here inside the chat. I'll put it in one more time. That is the invite link if you want to join the show tonight. It is not mandatory, but if you want,
it is. No.
Okay.
No.
Sean's sick and tired of talking to me. He's like, shit, firing.
I need more people here to talk to.
That guy.
It's good. It's been a while. It's been 2 weeks. We haven't done a show last week. So
last week, I wanted to do something at the last minute, and you're like, well, I could have done something else. So we're like,
thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Hello, Mikey B. Last week, what I ended up doing instead of watching the show is binged the last 3 episodes of what TV show was that? That was Andor.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say Last of Us. I'm like, wait a minute.
Nope. The last episode's next week, by the way. There's only 1 episode left.
Oh, jeez.
I know, right?
I forgot. I forgot there isn't a lot of episodes.
Yeah, not a lot. They're taking part 2, and they're going to split it into 2 or 3 seasons, I believe.
Okay, I knew they could probably make a season 3 out of this. I like the last episode. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody here, but
last episode
I enjoyed that.
You asked me why, if I'd watched it yet. I'm like, shit, he wants to talk about it. He wants somebody to talk about that he won't spoil. I'm like, and I didn't watch it. I feel like an ass. But no, my wife passed out, and I don't watch TV shows that, we share TV shows without her. But so again, the second season of Andor, episodes 7, 8, and 9 were so strong that when the last 3 episodes dropped, I said, you know what? I want to watch them now. We did. And it led perfectly into where Rogue One starts off, the movie. And matter of fact, we went and watched Rogue One since the end of Andor. that movie makes a lot more sense now that you've watched 2 seasons of buildup of the rebellion, and then two, it's just more meaningful. It actually feels like it fits in. Before it was almost a standalone story, and I was kind of like about it. Now that you've watched 2 seasons of Andor, I think it fits in better than the Han Solo movie did.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
Rogue One really holds a lot more weight now than it did before. So I'm not
Speaking
gonna
of
spoil.
Rogue One, Chaotic BPR only has 24 subs.
Okay, we're just
24.
gonna wait right
How
now.
is this man waiting for 24 subs? He was like at 48. What was it last week? But man, it's slowly getting there. You should be there now, dude. You should definitely be there. Come on. You should easily get 100 subs tonight. Come on.
Easily.
But no, dude,
All right.
he needs that 1,000. He deserves it. He deserves 10,000, 100,000.
And before we bring our first guest on, let me just bang through what I've been watching. And you are probably playing games so much. You haven't
I
watched a
am
damn
playing
thing.
games so much I didn't watch a damn thing except Monday Night Raw and Last of Us.
Okay.
Of course, I watched Last of Us.
So we went and saw Thunderbolts out in the theater two weekends ago. Loved it a lot. If you haven't seen it and you like the Marvel movies, it's one of the better ones to me. So, yay, thumbs up. We watched A Working Man. My wife is a really big Jason Statham fan. Very formulaic movie in my opinion. Every one of his movies is formulaic. Something happens, somebody gets mad, or somebody has to help somebody who's mad. A lot of people get beat up. Yeah, and to give you an idea how formulaic it is, the screenplay was written by Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, nice.
So very much a beat 'em up kind of movie. If you like beat 'em up movies, I didn't fall asleep, but I would have rather have not spent that $10 to rent that.
Now,
Yeah,
say
and
in
the T-
spirits. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Come on, beat.
He's busting on me for how quick I beat games and all this stuff. Well, I will say this: Expedition 33 did take me. Well, I checked before the show. 65 hours. I put
Oh,
in.
you finish it finally,
Yep.
or the campaign?
Yep, that includes the campaign and some of the side stuff. Not everything, man. These places are huge that you visit. And there's a lot of stuff you can do. There's even a new game plus if you want to fight. Just go through the same game, but just it'll be a harder difficulty. But I got Doom. I got to play some Doom. But I will say this: I will still hype up Expedition 33 and say that it still is my game of the year choice. Man, but Doom action
Now,
wise,
Doom is Game Pass, right?
I bought it. I bought it for PS5,
Okay.
and it is Game Pass.
It is
Yeah.
Game Pass on Xbox. So
Today-
if you got a Game Pass, try it out there.
I know a few of you in the community got the Xbox controller, Doom controller. That just went on sale, $15 off today for Best
Oh,
Buy.
man.
Yeah, so that went down to 60. It was like one of those.
Is
quick
it for
deals.
Best Buy members? Because you and I are Best Buy Plus members or whatever, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay,
I am.
because we get serious
No, that's
discounts.
that's right. That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I went ahead and bought my 3D printer, I bought it for $10.49, and then I saw it drop down to $9.49, but that was only for Best Buy Plus members. They went.
Okay.
Oh shit! Hold on.
The hell's that?
Severe thunderstorm warnings until 9:15.
Oh, I thought you were getting arrested.
No, not yet. That's a different silent alarm.
Oh man.
So where were we before I was warned of hazardous weather? We were talking about Game Pass, Xbox.
I forgot,
lost it
and I lost track too of stuff.
I know,
Thanks,
shit.
MG. Thank you. And I am at heart. I still feel that I'm a Toys R Us kid. Appreciate that, MG.
Oh, yes, my Best Buy Plus. So I bought the printer for $10.49. They went. The manufacturer dropped it, and then Best Buy did only for members. So I was able to price match down $100. Nobody else could. And so I've noticed that some things they literally give us better pricing on. So you have to make sure when you look at the price, it doesn't say members price. Because if you log out and look and go back and look at whatever it is, it may just be a different price. You said it's the Xbox controller?
Yeah, Xbox Doom controller.
Okay.
While you're looking that up, I gotta say something here about Meatball Saucy. Thank you, Stock Jock, for that comment towards him.
Saucy.
He enjoyed the Tank Stick VR, his review video. His review video is long, but he does add a lot to it that others, I mean, they might have messed with it. Maybe they don't mess with it a lot. I know their focus is on Pinball FX VR, but if you want to see how other VR apps work, such as what was he showing? VPX. There was Future Pinball. There was a few that he showed, and it looks absolutely badass. I loved watching that footage. I know he wanted to show a comparison, so please, guys, check out his review. It's great on the X Arcade. He shows the pros and cons, and also other ways to enjoy VR pinball.
Awesome. So is this the controller you're talking about?
That is, I guess, is back
All right.
up.
While we're doing that, let's bring on our first guest host. Biggie D is on the stage. Welcome,
Biggie D.
How's it going?
Here.
First
Going
time
well.
on the show.
Man. What's going on?
All right, so Sean, you're telling me this was $95 recently?
No, that it was. I think it was $15 off that price. It was going to be $15 off. I'm trying
it's
to
not
see
right now, and I'm logged in as me, and I've got the the My Plus bullshit. So
Xbox deal. Let me see here.
It's a good looking controller.
yeah, it is.
Is that going to come out for PS5 also, or is this exclusive to Xbox?
I do not know. Let's
Yeah,
find
I
out
don't
the
know
hard
what
way.
this was on, man. I definitely seen it today. It might have been one of those
Doom
Best Buy quick
controller.
deals.
Could have been.
I mean, it is a Bethesda game, so it's owned by Microsoft. I wonder if they're going to.
Yeah, I
deals?
don't
Wanna
see
promote
anything
it on
about it
PS5.
for Doom Custom PlayStation Edition. Is this real or is this fake? I'm gonna go with fake.
What up, man? What's going on, Messiah? How you doing, buddy?
So Jim was asking about the Pacers. I am rooting for them this season.
Oh, kick him out. Kick him out now. Sports talk is not tolerated here.
Well, he asked in the chat. I wanted to answer his question. But yeah, they're in the Final Four, and I'm rooting for them.
Sweet. I think I see a mock-up of a PS5 controller, but I don't think this is real shite. Yeah, no, this is total mock-up stuff. So I'm not even gonna share that.
It's already insane, Brooklyn. I feel like once you even hit Chapter 3, again, I'm not going to spoil anything, but Chapter 3 was an awesome experience, and I feel like everything after that. I'm on Chapter 6, I believe now, but it was just like, oh, you could do that. Oh, I didn't know you could wear that or use this. Like, there's a lot, man, and it's really nice too how easy it is to swap through weapons. Like if you have two shotguns, you just push the square button and it swaps to another shotgun. It's cool. It's really, really good so far.
I saw Brooklyn playing the other night. He had 50 people watching him at like 1 o'clock Pacific time. So it'd been like 4 a.m. Eastern.
I was watching it a little bit, but I could not watch it all because, spoilers, I'm playing the game. If I had no interest in buying the game, I'd watch them. But yeah, I was like, dude, I can't stay. I got to leave. I got to enjoy this myself.
Yep. Now, Sean, you were talking earlier about VR pinball and some stuff Meatball Saucy was doing. You shared this with me last week, I think. And this was
Yes.
You could buy the plans or the prints for $10 on Cults 3D. And this guy has a setup that works with supposedly the original Pinball VR. Let me see how he called it. Pinball VR Classic and FX VR is what he said.
See, my question also was, how does the plunger work? And there's a plunger there?
Well, the plunger on this one, I can show you photos of that. He may have it on here too. Let me see if he has it on here.
So what happened, guys? Just to show how this came about, I was looking. Now, I'm not crapping on X Arcade at all. Their product looks great. People are enjoying it. No one's really crapping on the thing. But I'm just saying for anyone out there that doesn't want to spend $299, or I think it might even gone up right now in price, just to find some alternative, something
having that string on
they could have to hook up. And this is what I found. I found this.
So what they're doing on this for the plunger on the original Pinball VR, they've got this string thing. You pull this plunger, pulls a string through a tube, and then it goes ahead and pulls on the thumbstick. Now, that's not necessary for Pinball VX or FX VR because that one uses just the A button, I believe. So But let's see here.
I don't think
you
it could, Messiah. I seriously think that's just an X Arcade has the exclusive to get that control going. I mean, I know you say it has the side pinball buttons. I mean, so does the Legends Gamer Pro, and you can't use it.
Well,
So
yeah,
I don't
this
think anyone
also,
can hook this up. But
this is working.
this.
This is working with the controllers, though. So
Yeah.
the fact that those controllers are involved, they might be just in the right place.
I mean,
for it to work.
for the Polycade?
No, this.
Oh no, yeah, no, this will work. I'm talking about the Polycade. Messiah was
Really,
wondering
you
about
could
Polycade.
probably mod this thing and wire it to like a Gamer Pro or an At Games or any of that.
Well,
you
again,
know,
the
if you're good
the
with
catch
electronics.
is it has to have the controllers in a close proximity to this scenario. Otherwise, the game itself inside VR won't accept it.
Oh yeah.
So that's what it's got to do. And now, matter of fact, here's another picture of it that way. Here's the picture of the one I'm printing out. Although I'm not going to keep that middle part. I'm just going to keep them a little bit closer together. So you can see on the sides here where the buttons are. Hold on. Now you can.
I'm interested to know how that's going to work.
See, I mean, you could tell just by looking at this. You could tell how it will work. I mean, pushing those buttons are going to hit the trigger on the controls.
Yeah, basically,
just like you would be like you're holding them.
Yeah.
But instead, you're going to be able
literally
to hold.
hits those two spots. I can go ahead and show you.
Is it going to damage the controller? Over time.
Here's the catch. They have two ways of printing these
on this side,
poles.
I think you have it either way.
Let's see. Let's remove this for now, and reach behind here. Reach around. I've already printed one side, so here it is, and the holes for here and here will use little pins that will go spot on to hit here and here. By default, if you don't have any TPU, if you don't know what TPU is, that's rubber. They will be hard plastic and they could scratch the buttons. Also recommended to take off the leash, which is very easy on these. You just slide open the battery thing and it slides right out. So right now I think it's done printing. Let me see here.
See, that's just like using that the golf attachment too. Like you push a button and it touches the trigger on the controller. Pretty much the same thing's happening here.
Saves you $300-400.
Yeah, that's something. If someone just wants an alternative for now, something for a good price.
Looks like my print is already done. I was printing out the button inserts before we started the show. Hold on. Okay, that one is the FBI. All right.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll have to take over.
So as you can see on my printer right now, I've printed out, you can only see 2.5 of them, but I've printed out the button inserts that are going to go into here. And then I've got springs, and I'm going to print out some push buttons for that. So I'm going to print out the regular plastic ones tonight, and then I've got some TPU arriving here in a day or two from Bamboo Labs. So I'll reprint the pins, and they will actually have a nice chunk of rubber on that, so it's not going to scratch the controllers.
Yeah, I'm interested to know how that works, and if you like it.
We will see. I know that my good buddy Joel's already printed most of a setup right now. I think he was printing that. No, it wasn't a thermostat. Here in Tornado Alley, every house is given one of these for free. And this actually goes ahead and does the storm radios. So,
wow.
Also because we have a...
It's your old beeper.
It is. There's also here in this part of Kentucky a very large Army depot where they were actually taking, I don't know, not nerve agents, but anyway, they were taking gas type weapons and neutralizing them. So we literally, when you move here, they gave you actually a bigger black box than this originally.
That's scary.
And gave you a kit to shelter in place. They literally gave you like a murder room kind of kit, bunch of plastic and tape and shit that you're supposed to go into your safe room and tape up all of the seams around your doors and windows for X amount of time until they give you the all clear.
It's like Fallout.
Yeah, basically.
That's scary, dude. I'd rather just hear a few beeps on my phone or my Alexa tell me a notification, not that thing going off. Jesus.
Yeah, that's
if it saves your life, then hey, it's worth it.
Yeah, typically that's upstairs with us, but I usually keep it down here so it doesn't wake up the granddaughter and stuff at night.
Yeah, living in Texas, we had the tornado warnings all the
Gotham
time.
City Arcade.
And now that I'm in Arizona, we never have storms here. We have a dust storm, but it's very
Yeah.
rare.
That's for tornado watches and warnings, for severe thunderstorm watches and warnings, and then any other environmental stuff.
Yeah, I don't
Damn.
miss those tornado warnings. As a kid, we used to have to get
But
under the table, and we'd have those drills for that.
Yeah, they
yeah,
don't
guys.
do drills, but they do practice. Every first Saturday of the month, the actual sirens outside, those big, huge ones you hear, as well as this, will go off.
I'm doing
So-
another shot. Another one.
Have you
Yep,
been
I'm
playing
still finishing
Zelda?
Mine. I have not been playing any Zelda lately. Right now, my playing has been guitar-based stuff like Rocksmith Plus with my real guitars, and Last of Us 2.
Okay.
Right now, I'm on what is called Seattle Day 2, and that's not that far in the game, but that's like halfway through the season
So,
if you're watching
man.
season 2. Hey, Galga Guy, good to see you. So
Yeah, I've been watching the show.
I'll literally pass season 2 shortly, and then at this point, if I keep playing, I'm going to end up, getting into whatever
Sorry
season
about
3 is
that,
going to be.
James.
Yeah, I watched half of the last episode
Damn.
last night, and then I got too tired, so I'll have to finish it tonight.
It's funny, and then I
You're
don't
a
want to
plumber.
spoil much. I won't spoil much at all.
Was I drunk when he became a plumber?
Not sure. I was telling my wife about some stuff that I did in game that wasn't in the episodes. Well, one thing I didn't realize is they're doing certain stuff out of order.
Yeah, when she's wearing the spacesuit and the helmet. and all
I
that-
spoiler.
Okay.
Spoiler. Yes,
Cheers, Hockey Town.
Let's
Cheers.
just say that they're doing flashbacks out of order, is what they're
Yeah.
doing. And some flashbacks they are focusing on one aspect and not the others. And again, it's creative license. The guy who's directing it directed the damn game, so but if he wants to do it, he wants to do it. But yeah, I literally told my wife about a flashback I'd seen in game that never happened in the series, only for it to happen last night. I'm like, I fucking
Yep.
spoiled it. I'm sorry.
And that
It's
was
such
great,
an-
man. I
It's such
enjoyed
a
that.
great show, though. I love it. It's one of the best.
They're doing
entertaining
well
shows
with
on
it.
television.
I am not disappointed in how things are going at all.
Yeah, and again, the main concepts are staying the same. Some smaller details are changing, like. Okay, literally, if this goes off one more time, I may have to stop the show and go shelter in place. We'll see.
You start seeing your windows busting out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe it was better to keep your lights off, so then you wouldn't get a scare like that.
well, it says 9:15, so hopefully it'll stop soon.
Gallagher
The guy says the next shot's on him.
Okay,
I got about a shot left in there, so let's do that. And
I'll do
refill.
I'll do
during
two
the
in a
refill
row.
time.
You're in a basement, though, aren't you?
I'll do two
The rest
in
of
a
my
row.
family who's not hearing that right now is not.
Oh, okay.
So my wife, my stepson, and my granddaughter are upstairs, all in
good
rooms
guy.
with exposed windows.
Thanks,
So,
man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hey, Mrs. Rascal, if you're watching the show, you can hear
Cheers,
the alarms
brother
keep
guy.
going off.
Thanks,
So,
buddy.
Yeah, I've never lived anywhere that had basements. You have to be in like the east.
Woo-hoo.
I kind of like it. Yeah, you got to be somewhere where the water table is not that high. So, I grew up in Florida, and
No.
in Florida, if you dug 3 feet, you hit water.
What are you doing
Yeah.
to me?
So,
I think
at
in
least
Texas
here-
the ground's too hard. Like you can't dig that deep.
I'm
It'd be
gonna
difficult.
be wasted on stream. I'm doing another shot. I'll do 3 in a row.
Oh, good. That means you're going to do horrible in golf tonight. Speaking of which, tonight's game was it Mars? What's it called? Mars something or other. It's
Jason.
called Mars Gardens is tonight's course in Walkabout Mini Golf.
Nice. Looking forward to it. I haven't played since last week.
That's what this is about. That's what this is about.
Well, let's go back around the room. You guys have heard what I'm playing and
was
watching.
planned.
Sean, what else you been playing? You've been playing. You finished
Cheers.
Expedition 33, right?
I'm not drinking
Yes.
water for me.
And
yes,
Fortnite
Expedition
is the
33.
Fortnite Star Wars thing still going on?
That's something I forgot to talk about. Yes, the AI Darth Vader, absolutely badass. I was getting really mad. Who was it? I think it was Anti-Hero. I think it might have been, I forget who's Michael B's Discord. He asked me if I was able to talk to Darth Vader yet, and I'm like, nah, dude. I get in there. There's so many people landing. People just shoot at you. Like, not only do you have to destroy them, but you also have to talk to him. You have to accept to go in through a portal to go ahead and get his lightsaber, and then he becomes yours. And people can still go ahead and shoot him and kill him. So it's like you have to try to find a spot where you can actually talk to him. But when you do, it's hilarious. There's an answer for everything. And even if you don't want to talk to him, he's so smart with what happens around the world. Like if a storm is coming in, he'll warn you about it, but he'll say it in like all this Star Wars talk. It's good, man.
Okay, now you mean the storm as in the shrinking thing in Fortnite, not this. Yeah, you're not in game, and it goes.
You have to like turn off your game and.
Sean, you have a storm coming. Please quit the game and go to your safe room. What the fuck?
Oh crap, that's right too. Yeah, anti-hero, social hero was on the first episode of BCA, right? I remember that.
Yes.
That's right. I think it might have been. Well, it was an episode or two, or was it just one?
I don't know if we did one or two. We actually had one other person besides anti-social hero on there.
Yeah.
Special bonus points for anybody who could figure out who that was.
Yeah, see, I remember anti-hero. Oh, and I have his. I know. I see. It's like I see you guys in front of me.
It's in your head.
Like, yeah. I'm like, oh,
good job, Saucy. Saucy gets the points.
That's
right.
Speed. Yeah, I've never played Fortnite. It's free to play, but then you have to pay to like get the upgrades and stuff.
You can buy upgrades. You can buy the V-Bucks and shit and stuff, but you can do a lot of the game for free, but you have to grind your ass off.
It's not like you're not going to pay to win. Everything you do is just for cosmetic purposes. Like you're not going to get a gun that's overpowered or anything like that. Like you're paying for emotes. You're going to pay for songs that if you want to play like on a Guitar Hero controller, like a Guitar Hero type controller, the things that you pay for, man. I mean, again, it's not something you need. It's just something that if you're like, oh, I want to look like this guy, or I want to look like this guy. It's just that for cosmetic purposes. But there are certain things, man, where I want to look like Darth Vader, or I want to look like Spider-Man.
That's where they get
instead of looking like just a noob. Oh yeah, I have this just chilling here.
It's like how long can you play it without spending money? It's like eventually you're going to.
Cheers. Sorry, getting all these super chats.
I'm a little late to Fortnite.
I'm trying to find the Basement Corner Arcade thumbnails. Let's see here.
But no, dude, it's still a lot of fun. People still don't really know that there's a no build mode. I think that's what turns people off.
Are you serious?
Fortnite, is people think that it's build only and that's it. Because I'll see people in chat when I say, "Oh, hey, I play Fortnite," and they'll be like, "What? I can't play that game. I hate the build on it." And I'm like, "No build's been around for so long right now."
I seriously think man.
People couldn't.
It's been a long damn time.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're not a fan of the game, like if you don't know Fortnite, then you're not going to really know about no build mode. That's just like me saying I didn't know about Heat Seeker on Rocket League because I'm late to getting into that. Like I didn't know about all these modes, and now I'm getting into tournaments, and I didn't even know tournaments give you different currency to get other rewards.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, I've been in tournaments now on the Heat Seeker mode. I made it to the finals, and I lost. That was upsetting. We were doing so good. Just a stranger I gained to do the tournament with me, and we were kicking ass, man. But that final. Oof, that was rough, but it's fun. The tournaments are a lot of fun. They have about 10 of them, I think, a day. There's a few that you could get in on. And if you just want to do regular mode, regular soccer, Heat Seeker mode, there's like a snow day. There's a lot of different modes, man. And I like that most of them are in offline mode. So you can even go in offline mode and enjoy.
Nice.
Who's knocking on the door?
We got somebody knocking on our door. Oh, gosh. Wow. I haven't had hard liquor in a while, Sean. I think it's going to be a good golf game tonight. Plus, I'm going to refill that during our break when I'm going to go switch out the print in that printer. I'm going to take those out of there and start printing another piece while we're finishing the show and playing golf tonight. All right, let's see.
Where did you get to in the comments? As you open that door, I don't know where you ended up at.
I don't know. The last thing I saw.
Thank you again, Galaga Guy, for the shots tonight. Big deal song for Fortnite, yeah.
Yeah, we literally were here on the answer for speed and then the betting on golf.
You do get free V-Bucks, Mike, but you'll get a lot more, of course, if you get the Battle Pass. The cool thing, though, too, is if you get the Battle Pass for Fortnite, you'll get the pass for Rocket League included. So you don't gotta. If you like both games, I mean, it's a win-win. You could
But
go
now
over and play
on the
Rocket
Battle
League.
Pass, there's a tier of Battle Pass that has stuff you cannot get if you don't pay.
Correct. Yep, you need to get the Battle Pass.
The standard stuff you can get, but the other ones, just like it was in what was that fighting game I had, Multiverses.
Yep.
You have to pay for your Battle Pass to get the second level of stuff every time you level up.
Yep. And again, though,
So-
just like I was telling Biggie, that's again cosmetic. It's all if you want like better looking cars, if you want some cool gold explosions on Rocket League, like that's what you'll get in those battle passes. And honestly, man, I think I pay like $12.99 a month, but I mean that's not just for battle passes. Like they'll give me V-Bucks and like I'll get like $1,000 V-Bucks on top of the battle pass. Like it's worth it to me for a game that I play pretty much every night. It's definitely worth it.
How do you play it? Like on a handheld or on TV?
PS5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll play it on that. That's the best way to play it. I've played it on the Backbone. That's tough.
You haven't tried PC?
I have not tried Portal. I've not tried that in the Portal yet. I've not tried PC. I tried Call of Duty on PC. I did not try Fortnite on PC. But no, man, it's fun. No build mode is a lot of fun on Fortnite, and this is the best Star Wars experience I've ever played. Like as far as like a May the 4th event, because that's still going on in Fortnite. Mm-hmm. This is awesome. This brings me back to like thinking about Battlefront 2. Mm-hmm. Like it's really, really cool, man. It's such a great event, and I wish.
Yeah, I read there's still a huge community playing that game, Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah,
yep.
Oh, Battlefront 2, yeah,
yeah,
big time.
And same with Fortnite, man. They're racking in hundreds. Like I mean, what is it? Just playing no build mode alone, just looking at the stats on the PS5, you have like at least an average of 200,000 people playing that. And I mean, that's just one mode, man. And that's only on the PS5. I don't know how many people are playing on PC or any of that stuff, you know? So, yeah, it's really, it's a blast, dude. Absolute blast.
All right, let's bring in
Should we
somebody
open
else
the door or
in the
should we
wings.
leave them outside? Let's open the door.
Hey, what's happening?
Papa Brad.
There he
Good to
is.
see you, Rascal. Good to Biggie D.
What's
Good
up?
to see you, brother.
Papa
How you
Brad.
doing? Shotgun Sean.
Papa Brad's been busy with his pinball.
I've been busy, man. I've been playing the Flipper Friends.
His tournament. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, I play all the tournaments. I'm playing Flipper Friends. I'm in 9th place right now.
Yeah, that is
Awesome.
true,
Live,
Where the hell is
and I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't know where he is. Him and I've been talking all day. I mean, he knows there's a damn show tonight. Let me just make sure.
Oh man, you're gonna enjoy that, dude. You are
Did
definitely gonna
you
enjoy
forget?
that gun box.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna have
awesome.
to get in on your Attack from Mars tournament this week.
Yeah, it's been fun.
I see some high scores in there. Rexer said he beat the game today. You can
Yeah,
beat
Nix
Attack from
and
Mars.
Rexer. Yeah, both of them. Mm-hmm.
Wait, you
Which
can
game?
beat what?
You can beat Attack from Mars, the pinball.
Oh.
table.
125 billion points. Billion. We're
Like, what
my
is the
little
game to
group, the
stop?
Retro Legends group. We're owning Pinball Effects VR. We're on all the leaderboards in the top 10. We have people in the top 10 in almost every game.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna try that out. Like if you saw earlier, Brad, I'm printing out the
That's cool.
the thing
That's
for it.
gonna be neat to see how that works.
By tomorrow night, I will have all the components done and ready. And yeah,
if that works really well, can you start selling those?
Usually,
I don't see
you
why
have-
not, right?
No, usually you have to pay a license to resell
Okay.
for anybody's materials. Most of the big sites will do that. Here on Cults 3D, where this one is being sold, it costs like almost $10.
Yes.
And so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a licensing in there. I haven't looked at it right now to see what his says. There are some other things I've printed out that they're like, yeah, you can sell them if you want. And other ones are like, no, you have to go ahead and join my Patreon, and then you could get rights to do it.
But
Like
but
like this little bad boy right here.
it'd be worth it, man.
Listen, it's clicky.
Like I'm
Yeah,
not
a lot
trying
of
to.
people are playing that right now, but they don't all
Exactly.
have the X Arcade yet.
And I'm
so-
not trying to take people away from X. Like bringing this up, I'm not trying to get people to not buy an X Arcade. I'm just saying if you don't have the money to spend on an X Arcade and you still want to have a great experience pushing buttons instead of your triggers, where you're still able to like hold something and push like a right trigger, left trigger, I feel like this is a great alternative. It's just something out there for people if they don't want an X Arcade.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, it says here button layout for Pinball VR is different. Plunger is used with the A button. Blah blah blah. Let's see here. Blah blah.
I
MG, what do
posted
you
a
mean,
advertisement
MG?
today for Iron Man VR game, and it had like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 ratings for all these reviewers. I didn't read the reviewers, but one of them was Chump. What was it? You'll have to remind me, Goofy. It was Chump Gamer or something like that. And we went and looked them up. They only had 28 subscribers, but they're
Oh.
on an advertisement for Iron Man VR.
Haven't seen Papa Brad on live for a minute. He's live all the time.
They got a weekly show.
Yeah.
I guess
Every
he means
Friday
on
night.
here.
Oh,
Have
on
you guys
here,
played
maybe,
Iron
maybe
Man
so.
VR yet?
I have not.
I played a demo. I think I
Okay.
played a demo of that on.
I'm wondering if it's worth
on
20 bucks.
PSVR.
Mike B bought it today. He said he liked it.
What is wrong with that Gunbox MG? I like mine, man. Honestly, I like it. It's easy, plug and play. Enjoy a lot of games. It's a good time.
But that's all I've been playing is VR. My Quest and my PSVR too.
Brooklyn, you hear the Iron Man VR game is good. Brooklyn, you played
What?
it.
There's a
You're-
game that Brooklyn Menace hasn't played on VR. What?
He's played it. I think he's joking.
Well, it was
Okay.
originally a PSVR 1 game, and then it never released for PSVR 2, but it did come out on Quest. But it's always been full price till today.
MG is mean. He is mean. MG is being mean tonight. Normally he's
What
nice.
is
Never
Sam.
mean.
MG is gonna golf. Who knows? Hopefully MG golfs tonight. It's better on the Quest. Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah, it looked like it had other Marvel characters in there as well. Digital chumps. They gave a 9 out of 10 for Iron Man. And they got 28 subscribers, but they made the advertisement.
Cool.
On the Quest. And what have you been playing, Papa Brad? What have you been busy with? Just playing your pinball.
Actually,
pinball.
Pinball.
More pinball. I'm doing the Flipper Friends in the top 10 right now, and I'm doing my own tournaments. We're doing Attack from Mars this week. We're doing Demon Attack right beside me. We're
I've
playing
never
Gorf,
played that.
Gorf, the arcade game.
Cool.
So come join us. We're also playing Black Rose, the pinball machine. And the way we do is we use iScored, so anyone can play. You can
Mhm.
play on your 4KP. You can play it in these games are in VR. Go post a score. It's a fun
On your
tournament.
computer, on your PS5.
Play on your computer. You can play on a Raspberry Pi. We don't care. Just play the game. You have to take a screenshot with your phone of your score and submit it. And that's it. I give out free
it's
prizes.
the honor
every step.
system.
Yeah.
Now, are you
Just for fun.
doing? Are you forcing people to have timestamps on their images? Or are you trusting at least that they're not
It's
showing
honor
you an image
system.
from last
Yeah.
year? Okay.
It's just for fun. The prize
Just for
actually
fun.
is everyone can win.
Everyone can win. Yeah. It's not to the winner of the game overall. So, but
Cool.
we have some sharks in there. They're great. We have some great players. It's very exciting.
Next
Hey,
week's
We
at
have
the top.
I have a show, Retro Legends. It's on every Friday night. We have Chilada Love and House of Hounds, two of the best pinball players that play at games pinball, will be on my show, and they're going to talk about pinball. And it's going to be
Brooklyn's
fun.
photoshopping his scores.
House of
Hey.
Hounds is the name of the place I take my dog to get groomed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Retro Lizard's calling you out. That's right.
Did I speak about the product yet?
Oh no.
Oh, you got to. Who do you work for now?
I work for At Games,
Oh, okay.
so I am a contractor for At Games.
He's
Currently.
a janitor.
Yes.
Ah.
So maybe you
Fine,
can answer this,
Brooklyn.
maybe you can't. Is the Attack from Mars, is it out of production? Are they making any more of those?
The actual machines themselves.
Yeah, because they're sold
don't-
out of all the models. And someone said on a listing he was selling his, said no longer in production.
That's what you do. Goofy
I
Foot.
don't
You-
know
yes.
officially if there's more, in the warehouse or on the way or anything. That's the kind of operational stuff I don't get involved in. So
See,
I don't know.
everyone's doing paint shop and photoshops and all that stuff. Nah. But no, I did
But,
bust on Nix. I joked with Nix. I said, "Oh, hacker," because he's always getting these high scores. And hey, Nix shut me up because he went on live and plays his pinball and teaches people how to play. So yeah, he's far
Yeah,
from a
yeah,
hacker.
Nick's
And
is no
he's
joke.
just really damn good at pinball.
Yeah. Papa Brad's no joke either. I went to the Waybacks Arcade and won their arcade challenge. So I mean, if you're playing classic '80s arcade games, be ready. I'm pretty good.
Hacker.
Yeah, hopefully they're still making those. I thought the Attack from
Oh, there's
Mars
someone
was
else
one of the
knocking
best
on our
looking
door.
ones.
There's someone knocking on the door.
That's funny.
I guess
'cause
we'll
as he's doing that, I can hear my granddaughter stomping her foot on the floor above me in the
Wonder if
exact
she's
same
warning you.
tempo.
All right. I guess it's a little cold outside. We'll open the door.
Well, actually, let's go ahead and take our
you're just
mid
gonna let
show
him out
break.
there and be cold.
Yeah, let's do our mid show break so I can go ahead and refill that drink and also change the stuff on my my printer.
It might
and then
be.
we'll go ahead and let this guy in.
Okay.
So
All right, let's take
go
a
ahead
quick
and
break.
mute your microphones. We are going on break to get a refill.
Bye.
I still hear you. Okie dokie, unmute your microphones. We are back and live.
We are back.
Yes, we are.
What did I miss, Sean?
No, nothing. I don't know. The chat heard something. I don't know.
I was
Smells funny in
muted.
here. What's that smell?
Oh, I think it was this man.
That wasn't me.
Oh,
That's
was
who
you.
it was. No, it
That
wasn't
was
me.
you,
no.
Shotgun Shot.
Was
I
my
was like,
speaker?
what the heck
was
was
my-
that?
What up, man? What's
And I'm
going
like,
on,
am I
Jay?
hearing something?
What's
Everybody in the chat's like,
happening,
what? What's going on?
what from the
Going
butt? What?
man? Oh man.
Man, I
All
just
right,
got
let
back
me
from
go
a real
ahead
arcade.
and get this thing ready
I
to
forgot it was
print.
Tuesday.
Diggy poop.
All right, we are ready to print the right-hand side of that controller. There
What's
it
happening?
is
Oh, what's this? Oh
Uh,
yeah, that's right. The controller.
on the build
Jay,
plate.
have you been seeing this, man?
and
No,
hit
what's going on?
print.
So I was looking up just for people who don't want to buy an X Arcade. I'm not crapping on it. It's a great product, but for
Oh,
someone
yeah.
who just wants to find something a little bit less expensive, something that they could enjoy in VR for a good price, this is, I think, the best route, man. I haven't messed with it yet, but Rascal there is printing one up, and he's gonna see how
Are
it
you
goes.
talking about that thing where you put the controllers in? And
Yeah.
Kind of. I forget where we were talking about that. We posted that. And I found another guy doing something similar. Yeah. Yep.
Yep, me and Joel both bought this, and yes, I did buy it. Because if I use something, I pay for it. That's just how I am. So I've printed out the left side of this. I've printed out a few of the inserts for the buttons already, and actually here they are. They just came off the printer. I got to remove those tree supports and try to pop those in.
OMG, you have to change your name now. Rascal's Gaming and Guitar to Rascal's Gaming Guitar latest fad 3D printing.
Yeah, it's
well,
just a
we
fad.
could MG. It could just be VR because this is VR related, which is gaming. So there you go.
And then there's
That is
pinball
true.
with the
That
pinball.
is true.
Pinball's
That's
gaming.
all I've been doing is VR. I haven't done any flat screen gaming except for my handhelds.
There
since
are
I picked
so
up a
many
VR
games
headset.
out for VR that I saved so many videos from TikTok on all different VR games that are out. Great reviews, so many different worlds in VR chat. Like there's so much stuff I am just backlogged on, man. As far as like gaming on the PS5 and everything else, it's hard for me to even just keep track of VR gaming. There's so much stuff that's released.
I just
It's
lay in
crazy.
bed and play pinball.
Nice.
I just go,
It just triggered.
Yeah, I've been
Hell
playing
yeah,
games
dude.
all the way through, like 8-10 long hour games. Like Red Matter 2, I just beat. Metro Awakening, I just beat.
mask up.
About to jump into some other ones. I just enjoy it. I like having it all around you. When you just watching
Bam.
it on the TV, it's just not
It's-
the same anymore.
More immersive, right?
Yeah, sounds better, looks better, plays better.
What's that on what?
In VR, everything.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's badass.
We
I
did.
think the
No.
only limitation is you can't play for like 5-6 hours. You eventually just get tired of. You got to give yourself a break.
I just fall asleep. And then I
Fall
wake
asleep
up and I'm
on
like,
play.
where am I?
Oh, I still have my. Here's the pinball. Perfect.
I'm still playing.
I'm still in my happy place.
I don't know about y'all. Do you play standing up or do you sit down when you play?
I'm
VR?
laying down. I'm
Yeah, he
always
was just
laying
saying he's laying down playing it. That's great though, dude. That's great that you lay down and play. That's really awesome.
Unless we're
All right.
playing golf, then I'm like MG and I tried. He sits down, but he throws out his back sitting down, so I don't know how he does that. Look at that.
Yeah, I always play standing
that's
up.
a tough squeeze.
I got a big
No.
yoga pad in my living room now, so I can
Hockey
move
town,
around
no.
and
Oh, I'm gonna need a hammer to get this in. That's
Gotta
how
get a
tight this
workout
is.
in.
Then you're gonna
Damn
break it. Yes, you
Break
Brooklyn.
it. Breaking be bad.
Brooklyn could play all
Breaking
day.
Bad. What?
Yeah,
Brooklyn
Brooklyn.
could live in there.
Didn't he do a whole show in VR with that thing on?
Yeah,
yeah, I think so.
we did too. We did too. How long did we go for? I mean, that was probably not like as long as Brooklyn, but
That was
we could
4
do like a-
whatever the exact
in
amount is.
VR,
the,
in VR.
the extended edition of the that one DC movie.
no, not in
The
VR.
4-hour one?
Oh,
Justice League.
Oh, you mean okay,
Justice
the VR
League.
in
show?
VR. I was
No,
like,
the
no
VR show
way,
we
dude.
did was I want to say almost 2 hours. I thought.
I don't
No,
know.
that's
2
one thing I
hours.
don't like doing. I don't like TV or movies in VR.
Oh,
for
we
some
were
reason.
doing. We watched. What did we watch? The Super Bowl? Was it the Super Bowl we watched in VR? And then we did. We do movie nights now. We've been doing because VR is the best way to watch 3D movies.
It is, man.
Oh yeah,
and,
big time.
And if we were I was in big screen, and somebody had the Minecraft movie in 3D open,
Yes.
so you could walk in there and watch that movie in 3D. I didn't
There's a
even realize
lot
that
of
had
open,
3D.
things
Movie.
in public, man, that you can just watch in 3D. I forget the first one. I really forget the first one that I seen. But when I first walked into that theater and I seen how how much better it was than even just having glasses on in the theater, that was wild. Absolutely wild, dude. It looks so damn good.
And doesn't strain your eyes or anything.
No, it doesn't. It was a really great experience, and I really don't. I mean, I haven't been in there in a while. I haven't been in big screen in a while, but I'm sure, man, it's just as impressive as it was, if not even more. So there's probably a lot more going on there right now.
On Arcades Anonymous, we have a VR chat, and Meatball Saucy likes to host movie night.
I seen that. Yeah,
So
I seen.
If you guys want to check out movie night, we've been Meatball's right there.
I jumped in, but it took Meatball a little while to get it set up, so I couldn't wait much longer.
Yeah, we had to help him through it. I think it was his widescreen, his ultra widescreen was kind of messing it up, and he had just like rebooted his computer, so we got that going, and once he got it going, I guess it worked. I had to go to bed. I had to work the next day.
All right, Galaga guy. I feel like
There
I'm at
you
the
go,
bar
Galaga
again
guy.
on a Thursday doing all these shots. Thursday and the
I just drink
Saturday.
Diet Coke.
There you go. That's fine.
Yeah, I didn't
Looks
come
good.
prepared.
No, I just got back from the arcade, playing some pinball, playing some. Was it Stock Jock trying to get me to play this firepower pinball thing? Man, this sucker sucks. I was like, he's like, get a multi-ball and I'll give you $10. And we were sitting there trying to get it. I'm like, man, this game sucks.
Yo,
I like Firepower.
I was
Firepower's
playing
great.
it on the standalone, man. I was testing that out on the VPX standalone, Firepower 1 and 2, just so I could show them that I was going to test those,
it's a lot
try those
different in real
tables
life,
out.
man.
Jesus.
Real life, that game. Oh man, I went up. We had Mars Attack from Mars right next door. We started playing that instead. I was like, because I've been doing really good. And I don't know, Papa Brad, you've been playing that too. Oh, I seen you on there. But Attack from Mars is probably the go-to everybody's playing right. And Nick's,
Yeah,
you
we're
guys are talking
running a
about Nick's.
tournament right now.
Man, Nick's, man, what the heck, man? He's
Uh-oh.
got 50 billion, and I got like freaking
125 billion.
I was like, what?
Yeah, everybody should join that tournament because everybody's got Attack from Mars somewhere.
Yeah.
They can play it.
And
it's
the
free.
Yeah, the cool one is it's free. What do you mean?
Okay,
My tournaments
okay.
are
I'll
free.
take it from people in the
Mhm.
chat that have played on the watched movies on the TV instead of the big screen. But hey, I had a passive 3D TV. I mean, it was cool.
I have one.
But I just feel, dude, I love
it's
the
better.
VR.
It's better in VR. I have one. I have one sitting in the other room.
Now,
that is
speaking
the
of
best,
VR, guys,
the best
we
way
are going to
play.
have a giveaway next week. A
Oh,
VR specific giveaway.
What?
Firepower.
Firepower
Yep.
sucks.
Firepower's awesome.
And this is
Crazy.
courtesy
The
of
Williams Classic.
Little Alien. He wants to go ahead and give away some VR goodness. And that VR goodness is going to be the Bobo VR
Boom.
S3
Wow.
Pro.
That's fancy.
Boom.
That's a good one.
That is
Oh,
nice.
can I
That's
win
a great
that?
one.
I ain't coming on your show next week, so can I win?
I'm going to enter it. I'm going to be on my show. So don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Yeah, I'll be on my show too, on this show. So
Y'all be entering your own stuff.
I'll be entering. It's
I like
bad.
that
bad.
one because it's got the
Yeah,
fan
Chaotic
on
says
it.
that's
It's
his
chaotic.
headset.
It's yours, chaotic. Thank you
Ah,
for your
right.
donation.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got one of those.
He
I think
donated it.
Rebel
Jason
has
and
the
Jason
same one.
Give it to us.
So
James,
yeah,
I do
mean,
have a better TV. I just happen to have a 3D one too.
Yeah,
So
so
my
I'm looking
3D
forward to
TV
winning
Pro.
that next week. If I do win, it's not rigged. I promise.
Yeah,
Yes.
I enjoyed my 3D TV, man, but then I wanted to upgrade to an OLED, and I just had that sitting, and no
Black
more 3D
Ops
for me there.
2 in 3D on a 3D TV.
That's nice of
is
Jason to give that
the
away.
must.
Hell yeah!
That is very nice of Jason. That's a badass
You have
headset.
Kmart
It works with the
TV,
Quest
Jay.
3 and the Quest 3S.
So
It's
I
a
have the
LG.
Quest 3S,
It's
and I
an
like
LG.
it better than the 3. I think I'm
LGs
the
are
only
great.
one that feels that way though.
LGs
Oh,
are
no.
damn good, especially OLED TVs, man, from LG are really damn good.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
an
yeah.
LG. It's an LG 3D. It's actually really nice.
Mine was a Samsung. I had the Samsung 3D.
Did yours have the active?
Yes.
Mine's a passive. And it had a mode where if you
Oh, see, I don't know.
if you one person wore like one eye, the other one, you can both have full screen in Call of Duty.
Oh no! Wow.
Yes, instead of it be you both see your own screen.
Nice.
Yeah, it had this.
So wait a minute.
gaming
Now I'm
technology.
confused. Wait, active and pat. Now I'm confused which one mine had. Oh my god.
Active, you plug them in and it like flickers like Sony's.
Okay.
And the passive one, you could use the ones from the movie theater.
Mine are
passive
active.
goes two ways. Passive
Mine's
can be
active
the
then.
polarized, like you get the movie theater right now.
Mhm.
Those are actually, the weird thing about them is they are different in each side. One is polarized horizontally, one's polarized vertically. And that's what gets you the difference on that versus the really old passive, which was the red and
Gotcha,
green.
James.
Yeah.
Thank you. For
Sean, have you been playing the Behemoth on PSVR 2?
I have not, and I friggin' bought it. I have it sitting.
You haven't started it.
But man, that Expedition and every other damn
And
good game coming out
MG
this
kept
year,
it simple, guys.
it's
Active
tough.
uses batteries, period.
Yeah. Exactly.
By the way, MG, it's just like active pickups for guitars. They use batteries too.
Have you at
Sorry,
least
I had to do
installed
that
the
to you.
game?
No.
You probably should do that because it's always good just to have it on the system in case something happens.
Well,
MG, if you put the hashtag in this week, it doesn't work for next week. Yeah, just want to let
So it
you know,
comes
you
with
cannot
the
put the
disc.
hashtag in for the contest this week. It will not enter you in for next week.
And I still have this golf game, like this horror golf game that Brooklyn played also.
Horror
which was a lot of
golf
fun.
game?
A horror
What?
golf game. Yeah.
A golf game
Brooklyn's
has
into
horrors?
weird stuff, man.
What?
He's always playing some weird.
That's. I mean, any game with horrors is. I mean, horror. Oh, you said horror. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
horror.
Yes,
no,
horror.
no.
Okay.
Not red like
Is that
golf.
like is that betterer?
It's
than
better.
One. Okay.
It's better.
It is
right?
better. I agree.
Horror is betterer than one.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Good.
What do we got
I
here?
put this soundproofing on my wall and it just fell off.
Oh yeah, that's a good question, Todd. Did you
It's
play
not
your-
working because I can still
Play your
hear you,
ally
Biggie.
yet? Jeez.
I can still hear you, Biggie. So it's. Not
I've
working.
got a matter of fact. I forgot to mention. I've got a Rogue Ally X hard shell case from JSOX. I have to give away soon. So if anybody still has Rogue Ally X's, I've got a case that I'll be.
Just
giving
give it to
away soon.
Meatball.
Well,
He's the only one I
care
know
of your
that has
health,
one.
MG's health.
Well,
Make
Meatball
sure you
deserves
take
it.
care of that number one.
He's
He
done
may
me
not
well.
be here next
I'll
week.
show it to you guys next week. If you want it, Meatball, you can have it.
Yeah, give it to Meatball. I have the regular one. I don't have the X.
I think it's for the X.
I didn't even know there was
It's
a-
in the other room. I can't get it now.
Yeah, the original.
No.
I have the
white
ally.
one?
I have the ally. That's the LIX.
What color is it?
White.
Yeah, that's the original.
So this is another one. This is a different one.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
an
Saucy already
upgrade.
has a great
Oh my
case.
god!
Okay.
Can't even keep up with all these, man. There's so many.
They
coming
only
out
made
now.
a regular and an
Isn't
X.
there like a Legion 2?
That's a different brand. That's yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there's just other handhelds.
And then
out-
there's
other
the
ones out
Claw
there.
by MSI. If you watched Monday's show, they had the Claw.
Are you getting the Wonder for PSVR 2?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna sail the seas on that one.
It comes out on
Yeah.
the 15th for physical. So I think I might get it then.
Mystery.
Oh wait,
That Mystery
I mean,
Man
I'm
is
This
already
is going to
down
be a
get
long
the
time,
copies.
Sean. 3 hours and 43 minutes left to print that right
Oh.
side.
What do you got? A webcam on your 3D printer?
It has it built into the app.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I can go ahead and
So
spy
this
on-
is your
on the
own
printer.
3D printer you have at home?
Yeah, this is a Bamboo Lab P1S combo.
How much do those go for?
Right now, this is the stupidest thing in the world. So we've all heard of those tariff thingies, right?
Never heard of
Well,
No.
the price had gone up a while ago. It was like $1,049 for the printer and this media thing that
Damn,
holds
James.
4 spools, so it could change 4 different colors in a single print. It went down. They literally sent an email and some other stuff last week and said, "Hey, it's Wednesday. Because the tariffs changed, don't buy from us yet. We're going to go ahead and make some changes. Do not buy from us." They literally dropped it from $10.49 down to $8.99.
Oh, nice. You don't see
And
that often.
That's for the printer and for the media, whatever they call it, media server.
That's
So.
don't buy from us. I never hear a company say that. Zen
Yeah,
did it.
they literally said, "Don't buy right now. Please don't buy." The
Yeah.
funny thing is, when that happened, Best Buy went ahead and dropped it quickly for their users. Micro Center went ahead and threw a $100 coupon out at people. Said, "Okay, you can save $100 off a coupon," and then Micro Center
Ooh,
later
I
said,
wanna see
"No,
that.
we're just going to match the price. Period. Screw monkeying with coupons and bullshit."
So is there
So let
like
me-
supplies you have to buy for this thing to make stuff? I mean, is
It'll kill you. It really will.
You gotta buy like spools
No,
with like
it
the
just
printing stuff.
make stuff out of thin
Okay,
air.
so
and
here's that's the printer I've got right there. Sorry, MG, they asked. Okay, and I got this. So the printer itself is $6.99. You can get it with the media thing I've got, 4 different colors, and it changes them on the fly. It wastes a lot in between, but that's how I did this bad boy here. Let's do this. This was done. The whole top half was done with 4 different colors at one shot.
nice.
Took forever. Oh, by the way, clicky. Sorry, had to.
How long did that take to make?
Is that a stapler?
The
got my
no, it's
stapler?
actually it's a Cherry MX keyboard key.
Oh,
So it's the blue clicky kind.
that's
Can
something
mod that,
I
put
would
it on a-
really get into if I bought one of those.
Oh, you can make little fidgets like this that look like the WASD from your keyboard, and just have shit like that, and they all clicky.
and that's your
play with.
keyboard.
Yep.
And you're probably
So, okay.
constantly thinking of stuff like, what can I make? What can I think
Well,
of?
that and you actually go out and find a whole bunch of shit. Let's see, not that one. Show us there. Okay, so here's let's see, share this tab. So there it is with that media center on top. It's $8.99. You asked, what do you have to do? You have to buy the equivalent of ink. So
Okay.
you sit here and for each spool of color, you're going to spend anywhere from
20
20
bucks.
$22 for a
Damn.
How
kilogram.
long does that
of-
last?
I mean,
Depends on what you're
depends on
printing.
what you print. I'm
Yeah.
going to waste almost a whole spool of filament, maybe 2/3 of a spool for this controller thing I'm doing right now. So I paid
4
$18
years.
for a refill.
MG says 4 years.
Yeah, so it'd be $15 in material. Is what it's going to cost me to do that.
Yo, I will buy one
Filament.
now if it lasts that long. Damn.
Last 4 years if you don't
Yeah.
print anything.
You
Yeah, I
print
know,
every
yeah,
day.
Brad.
and then
4 years.
besides that, you end up buying other stuff like you said. I bought $10 of little individual keyboard, press thingies, because I wanted that for stuff like this. My wife wanted this, and so I had to make several of these. So
Yeah, Papa Brad, you were giving away those plungers that were made with 3D printers.
Yeah, those were cool.
Yeah, you had ones for all the 4K.
how long is a piece of string? He says. I forget how many meters there are in these things. There's a lot.
Damn, Papa Brad.
About,
what,
about
were
this
you,
long.
Were you making them or?
No. I bought them
Oh,
giveaways.
that's cool.
Yeah.
But they were made on a 3D printer like that.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, way back in the day on both the At Games Legends Ultimate and the iArcade,
There's the
people
creature
were
from the
printing
Black
out.
Lagoon. That goes right on. That goes right on the plunger for
Yeah,
Atkins
you can
Pinball.
print
I
those.
just went to one of those machines today.
That's cool. That's really
Pretty
cool.
cool. See the creature.
You could print little joystick
Yep.
gates for your devices
Look
to
at all
go
kinds
on there.
of cool stuff.
All right, can you make socks for Todd?
3D socks. Yeah.
No, but you can make 3D Crocs because they do make rubber based.
No.
Remember?
Yeah, they make TPU based
Yo,
filament.
To 3D print your. Oh my god.
Going
What
back
if-
to the.
What if I got a computerized sewing machine? What do you think? Or like a knitting machine or something like that?
That would
Something
be
like
like
that.
a
I'd go
CNC
nuts,
version
dude.
of a
I would
sewing
go
machine.
nuts on that.
You know what I mean?
Like just like patches,
Yeah.
up, vest, jackets.
And you
all
could
that.
just-
I would go.
it would have, like,
That
yarn or
was
something
mean,
that you
MG. I'm gonna
create that
cry.
Oh,
The pinball controller you're making, Rascal. What
Yes.
holds them? What holds them apart? I see it's like in 2 squares. So like, what holds them? Like,
I
you
think
know,
there's
like
a
the pinball
centerpiece.
machine,
I think it
like-
all clicks in.
Oh, it's
When
like
A lot of it is
together.
just
Is there,
literally
like, a
clicked
middle
together.
bar?
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
good one. Can you print a 3D printer?
It looks like it's
No.
2 small blocks.
Can-
Like,
and can it have self
Well, like
Oh,
these are blocks. Okay,
Okay.
let me go large on my screen.
and then
here.
something
Hold
goes
on.
in the middle of it.
Yeah,
Just
they're
fake
probably
it.
like bolts or
you
something.
see this
little
right here?
fingers.
This will push into the piece
Uh-oh.
that joins them, and it's
gross.
tight. I mean, you have to
Okay.
knock this stuff in with a
Mallet.
rubber
tight.
mallet, like this right here. To push these in, I can't just push this in. I gotta get a rubber mallet to get that all the way in there, and then I'm going to end up having a push pin that goes in there. I have some springs that I'll put, so it'll literally feel like it's a real
That's cool.
switch.
Button.
You don't even need the spring because technically this right here will push it back
Controller,
out.
Yeah.
But the spring just makes it a little more, feely.
That is
Feely?
neat.
Feely. Yes.
So
you
is it
can't-
time consuming doing all that? Like making this
I mean, this right here took 3.5 hours to print.
stuff? Oh, okay.
So does it have the launch button or does it have a plunger?
For FX VR, you don't need a plunger. It just uses the A button, from my understanding. So
Yeah.
Yeah, is it mapped? Is that button mapped?
I don't know. I haven't tried because I haven't finished building this yet.
Well, hurry up.
I'm working on it. Joel's pretty far. Joel, I saw, had I think 3 different parts of it built already. Or printed
Retro
already.
Joe or G.I. Joe?
Is James a
Joel,
serious?
as
He can make
in
all kinds of
Retro
shoes.
Wizard.
Retro Lizard. Okay.
Have you
Jordan
played the
fingerprint.
Pinball FX VR yet, Rascal?
James
I
is
have
gonna
not.
make me
I'm
get a
going to
3D
actually
printer.
buy it tonight or tomorrow,
Oh,
so I can
man.
go ahead and get it all ready for this device.
Your mind's going to be blown when you see this.
I mean, is it that much better than the Star Wars one by them?
Oh yeah, much better.
Yeah.
Do you see this? Do you see this?
And the whole
What
competing
People
with
Saucy did?
everybody is what? I'm out of 3D AOS.
It just looks way
Yeah,
better.
yeah. You haven't seen that?
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, he's
remember
got a
seeing
video
that.
on it. Yeah, it's like a little offset, so it's almost like a bicycle wheel almost.
What?
Like when you're standing in front of these pinball machines, it looks like you're really in front of one. I mean, like you can tell it's VR, but it's that good though.
Can you do this? Can you print rolls of ink?
Yes, you just re-spool it.
Yes.
Actually, there's a lot.
Infinity,
It goes
Believe it or not,
backwards.
there's a lot of wasted filament when you're using a color management system like the one I've got. So you can actually take that, what they call printer poop, that it spits out as it's changing colors.
Can't you
Print
melt
out
it
poop.
and redo
You,
it?
you can grind it, melt it, and then have it print out as new filament that respools to do funky color type stuff.
Now,
Have
do
you
you
ever
guys
worked in
play,
a plastic? Have you ever worked in a plastic factory? That's exactly what they do. Like they actually have plastic in little beads, and that basically melts down, creates its mold, and then all the excess that they knock off, it just goes in there, and they just kind of redo it.
So do you guys play in mixed reality or do you like playing in the arcade that Zen made?
I've done both.
I
It's
like
kinda-
I like the arcade more myself personally.
It is
Yeah.
So
kind of
this
cool.
is
when-
Joel's so far.
Yeah, if you have the X Arcade, it's actually really cool. Because
Hell
you
yeah.
can, you can go right up to it, and it feels like you have an actual machine in front of you. So,
Yeah,
If
stable
you,
and heavy.
and if
Doesn't
you did what
move.
GI Joel did, he put those actuators in that thing, so it clicks. So it has that feel of the pinball. So he modded his like almost immediately and put those Glenn's
Solenoids?
little actuators or stuff like that, and he put his 4-way, 8-way switcher on there, so that automatically switches to 4-way to 8-way if you're playing games. So that thing
Whoa.
can be modded almost. He said he didn't even turn it on, and he just immediately started modding it. So
That's what I was thinking. You could take the
Aw.
board and all that and
Thanks,
put it into
MG.
anything.
if you wanted
Print
to,
it
but the
and
thing is
close.
like bulletproof. It's like heavy, so it's like you don't really need anything else.
James
actually.
mentioned here something that you can print with glow in the dark.
I've seen
Yes.
those.
Yeah, yes, you can. That's done in glow in the dark. That's an
Is that
eyeglass holder.
fabric or is it? No, that's a plastic. Okay.
That's
Dude,
glow in the dark
that's
plastic.
high of the night.
That's pretty cool.
What was
MG,
that?
you're
Uh,
trying to
Lady
Sorry.
Gag.
This skull was done in
you
glow in
had
the
that
dark.
paint on your face.
pretty cool.
Where were you at?
I'll get you one, MG.
Oh wait, what? What was that?
I saw that picture of you, Sean, with the paint on your face.
Oh,
Where
dude,
are
that
you
was
at?
that was Columbus. I believe that was Columbus, Ohio. Rock on the Range. That was at, and all of us just looked like we were all putting paint on our faces like Braveheart,
Yeah.
and just going out there and enjoying the hell out of the shows.
And you said you were out in the parking lot drinking beer or something?
We got evacuated, so we got evacuated and we had to go out into the parking lot. So hell, what do you got? Drink some beers, man, because there's no
Yeah.
reentry. So but hopefully, I think as of next year, there are fests that are now going to have reentry, which is really cool. Because, dude, I'm not spending $20 a beer anymore, being in there.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. It is seriously $20 a beer.
Yeah.
And we're not like that's
Wow.
crazy,
I
absolutely
like to
crazy.
sneak in those little shots.
That is
like
crazy.
the little
Have
bottle.
Oh,
you
yeah.
seen those vests you can wear that you can put like alcohol in it with a straw? I can
Oh,
see
yeah.
you doing that, Sean.
I have, I don't have a vest. I have a book bag that has a straw. I mean, like a thing that comes out. I was
Yeah,
putting
yeah,
my alcohol in the book bag.
Yeah, it's
the,
all in
the,
the back,
ice.
like-
I was keeping ice in there from Hello Fresh, like those packs that come in there. I was putting that in the book bag and just
I
keeping
can see
beer in
Sean
there
doing
and
this.
just drinking that.
See,
thing.
I've
I
got
paid
this.
20
I've got
bucks.
this wig that I wear,
Yeah.
and it actually has booze in it. And you just take the ponytail and you bring it forward, You drink your booze that way.
Yeah.
See that, MG?
It's
See
crazy
that?
the prices at events though, how much they're charging for like a beer or a drink. It could be up to like 30-40 bucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why I just drink Diet
Yeah, I
Coke.
keep a
It's
whole bunch of
wild,
those
man. It's
miniatures
wild.
of Jim Beam in the back of my car, and we just put those in my wife's purse. When we
Yeah,
go into
those are
places.
Meatball's right. They are selling plans for the spinners because they got Glenn spinners on the X Arcade, and then because people still want to use it for the VR, they made these little caps that fit on it, and you kind of slide on there. They have a 3D printed plan on X Arcade's website that you guys can just download and sell them if you guys want to start selling them.
Are you going to too many games, Sean?
I might actually go there for the day. I'm really thinking about it, especially if Glenn is there and he has his product.
Mhm.
I'm really not sure if he's gonna have the FU there, but man, if he does, that's even more of a push for me to go because I really want to get that 26-inch screen, but I also want to see how this just the screen turns automatically. Like I have the mini ALU,
Mhm.
but I mean, like it's not hard to just go ahead and take out the screen, turn it, and that's it. But still, the way you could just push
Hit
it,
the button.
like and just have like a second or two to switch that over. That's
Yeah,
cool,
that's
dude.
nice.
But I just want to see exactly how that screen looks compared, of course, to a 26-inch. Because I don't know, man, that 26-inch has me right now.
All right,
Brooklyn
here you
says
go,
he
Sean.
doesn't
You
think
can
Glenn's coming.
3D print Crocs. Literally use TPU filament and print Crocs.
Well,
Or-
James was even saying you could get print Jordans. I don't know if he was just joking or what, but I don't know, man.
I'd
Right here,
put Jordans
look at
over
it.
Crocs.
Make all kinds of shoes. Jordans you can print using
I've
TPA.
seen people design sneakers in TPU. Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. Those little like slip-ons.
Oh, Brooklyn, don't say that, man.
What do you say?
He doesn't think Glenn's coming
Oh,
to too many
man.
games this year.
Yeah. There's a big group of people going though from the community.
He might be in Cleveland though. We're all going to Cleveland, so maybe he'll show up then.
Well, that's far.
It ain't that
Brooklyn,
far.
I
It's not far
think you
for
might
me.
be correct. I don't know
Oh, yeah,
how
for me-
much
for you.
filament this would cost.
It's
to
5
print one
hours
of
or
these.
something like that.
Oh, crap. Look to your left.
No.
Jay did. Okay, good. At least someone did. Detroit Love is out with his
D-Love.
buddies playing Dungeons and
What up?
Dragons, drinking
What
some
up,
beers.
YouTube?
Unless you're home now, Detroit Love.
Wait,
I know
no,
he
that
had-
wasn't Detroit Love that said that.
I thought it was.
No,
Who the hell was playing Dungeons and Dragons?
that was Carl. Oh no, Kurt. It was Kurt Mason.
I was gonna say that is Carl.
No,
I can't see D Love.
That's Carl.
Oh, I
playing.
thought
No,
that
it was
Detroit
Kurt. It was Kurt Mason
Love.
that said he's playing
Oh,
D&D.
Man,
No, I
never
can see.
mind.
I can see Detroit Love making fun of people playing D&D.
Never mind. I thought you
No,
were playing
no.
D&D,
Detroit Love plays
Shit.
D&D right out there in the Arby's parking lot, man.
Nah,
Yeah.
he'd be smacking.
When is
them around.
Southern Fried Gaming, Papa Brad?
That's coming up. I think next month.
Is it June or July?
That'll
I've been
be-
wanting to go to that convention also.
I know a couple of the AA guys are going. I think Chaotic's going, Stockjack, and
I
Todd.
thought
they're
you
all
were
gonna be
going. I
going.
thought you were going too, Jay.
No, I ain't going that far. Not this
June
year.
20th through the 22nd.
Oh, it's coming up.
My,
Yeah,
I'm going to dispel this rumor. There were no Jordans on there that you could print. There were actually crease protectors
Okay, that's
with
They're
a pair
slippers.
of Jordans next to them. Okay,
nice.
so you put the crease protector here on the outside.
I honestly haven't either.
Yeah, there you go. You
Oh,
can't.
see?
print
D Love's right.
Jordans.
See, I knew.
Yeah, you should go to Texas Pinball one year, Brad, because it's about the same distance as
MG has
Atlanta.
plastic Air Force
Yeah,
Ones.
they have
That
one
would,
of
and that would not
the
surprise
pinball
me at all.
locations
Would not
I
surprise
put
me at all.
inside.
Would not.
Are you
surprise
going to
me.
any conventions, Rascal?
No, I don't think so.
Gotta go to Chicago.
We will see. That's up to if the company is going to pay me to go there or not.
They
Otherwise,
should.
I got to work.
Yeah, you guys going again?
I'm not sure. That's not in my department right now. I'm mostly in customer service and a few other things in operations.
Do you guys
Oh
still
my
have
god! I
customer
just
service?
broke it. I just pulled it off of the
There it
switch.
is, yeah.
Damn
Wow.
it!
Yeah, I knew
Now you got
that.
to print another one.
No,
Sad
it's,
you guys
the
would be
switch is
there.
right inside there. You see
Oh.
that? That's the little cherry
Oh, is that a
switch.
keyboard? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear
just
that
like-
Southern Fried is a lot of fun. It's like a huge convention.
Yeah, it's a great show.
I believe that.
That's where Billy Mitchell and stuff had his whole press conference about him not cheating.
MG.
Yeah,
Yes,
Here's one of the
2D
last
printed
good
Jordans.
ones
Hell yeah,
where
dude.
they got just a bunch of arcades, pinball machines. Like the gaming convention here in Phoenix, they're just like phasing out all the arcades and pinballs. It's
Yeah.
more about
Yes,
retro gaming now.
Southern Fried Gaming is all about pinball and arcade. It's huge.
Too far, man. I won't go.
The
You
Too
come
Many
around
Games
here.
is all gaming, like just video games now, pretty
I
much.
might
right?
go next year. I want whatever everybody wants to go to. Southern Fried's a pretty big one. That's probably like Papa Rai was saying. It's probably one of the bigger ones. It's still like that has still the retro games and the pinball. I'm in love with pinball right now.
Well, these
So-
guys actually sound pretty cool. Like Brooklyn says that Brad
Yep.
met one of the Walkabout Mini Golf programmers. Like
Mhm.
I just
Oh,
That'd be
really?
cool.
I just
Yeah.
started
Buddy
following them.
Coconut was there.
Nice.
They seem like good people.
They've
Yeah.
just expanded that game. That game is just getting better and better.
I would love to meet
Oh
them.
yeah.
I had an interview with the guy. It
The
was funny.
tree designer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's on my
Nice.
channel.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. I like to see them make like more than mini golf because I love how they how everybody interacts and like all the avatars and everything. It'd be cool if they made a bowling, if they made anything, but I
Hell
think they
yeah.
just
They
expand
need
it.
to partner with
Hell
Zen on
yeah.
theirs.
Yeah,
That would
because
be-
everything
that would be
about it
amazing.
is like you
Combine
can,
the two.
they gotta up the rooms though from
I
8.
agree, Rotodello. I wish I did the same, man. I wish I went to an E3. Never did.
Let's see.
Yeah,
they
me too.
have
That
a
was
game
kind of a
called
bucket list
Laser
kind of a thing.
Mazer on the it looks like iOS and Google Play stores, and they have a game called 57 Degrees North. Nothing like Walkabout though, not sport related, but they do have a couple other games that they make.
MG.
You guys
I'm
already
not going to
talked
any
about this
conventions in
already.
case I meet anyone.
MG keeps joking. He's like, "Yeah, I was there. I seen you guys. I just didn't say anything because nobody knows what he looks
It's a
like."
recliner on wheels, just going all over. Hell yeah, dude! That'd
If
be
you see a guy
awesome.
trying to hit golf balls,
Hell yeah!
Are y'all going to see Fantastic Four?
Hell no!
no,
Totally
Got
looking forward to
Galactus
that.
in it.
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna watch it in big screen when somebody shows it in 3D.
Boom, yeah, there you go. That's yeah.
That's the best way
Oh,
to
yeah,
watch
man.
anything now.
MG
Yeah, the
will be
summer
the guy
movies are
getting
about to
rolled
start.
around on a couch. Yep.
Oh yeah, he will. Wait, what?
Is there any good movies coming out? To be honest,
Oh yeah, there's a ton.
Yeah, let me know. I need to know what I could watch.
Let's
in a
see.
couple
Thunderbolts
years.
was good. What else? Just
John
came
Wick
out?
comes out in 2 weeks.
what?
I thought a movie just
John
came
Wick.
out.
Yeah,
Jacket. I mean, no, John Wick. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah. It
I
comes
just
out
got
like
the
June
VPX
6th.
of John Wick on my my makeshift pinball machine.
Badass.
Have you played that?
Badass, Jay.
Have you played
That is
that?
awesome. Yes,
It is. It is. It's insane how good that is.
It is really, really good. It's definitely
It's
one
better
of my
than a
favorites.
regular pinball.
It's really, really good.
Are
Yep.
you in VPX?
That is the VPX standalone. I'm
You
playing
got
that.
VPX
playing
going
that
on.
with. Yep.
All right, me and you gotta talk because
It's good, dude.
I've been going nuts on VPX lately. Everybody's talking about
Absolutely
VR
love
pinball, but once you go into VPX and then you can hit those in VR, mind blown.
What else was there? There was a new Fifth Element pump
See,
pack
Final Destination.
that is now working in 60 frames on the VPX standalone, which is beautiful.
What do you
It's
do
on
all that on your
standalone.
PC and
It's
just
on
hook your
standalone.
headset up to the PC?
Dude, I got regular running.
Yeah, they're really
Yeah, standalone's coming
they're,
along.
they're optimized, man. Like they're putting all this stuff like tables that were hitting 30 frames, they're really getting up there with 60 frames. They're making things easier for people. Like seriously, understand this is taking time to hit a public release, but all the steps that I was taking beforehand when this was getting released, like what Nick's was putting together, man, you had to do so much stuff manually, putting things here and there, and they created a wizard that is just incredible, where people could just go ahead, go to the website, like was it VP Universe, like all those sites, get your stuff. But when you upload it to your machine, it makes sure that you have the right file, so no one can really mess this up. No one can be like, oh, they put the wrong wrong backlash, or they put the wrong file here and there. It makes sure that everything's right. Then it uploads right to your ALP 4K USB, and you don't even need to take the USB out anymore. You don't got to take your flash drives out. It connects right to the ALP with your USB in there, and just go ahead and transfer files, man. It's so good.
So do you have to be like a beta tester to play these?
You have to be invited to a beta test.
It's very easy to get invited, though.
Yeah,
it's very easy.
You just got to be active, man. And
will it ever get released for the public, you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're coming. They're pretty close.
And there's gonna be a ton of tables, dude. We're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tables that are gonna be available for people. And honestly, the wait is worth it, because like I was playing tables that were 30 frames, and it was still good to me because there was no flipper lag. It was just like, it was nice. Like you could push a button and actually like the flipper goes. But seeing it in 60 frames, man, of course, nothing beats that, and it works very, very well.
So do you install it on your PC and then hook your headset up?
No.
I mean, you're talking about headsets like VR. I haven't messed with the VR part. Jay,
I don't think there's a standalone VR.
No, there's no standalone.
No.
Like this
You
is
have to
just
put
on
the
the
real
this is on the
VPX
ALP
on it.
4K.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about that.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
playing real VPX on. I got a computer, and this
and the
can
real
do VR.
VPX VR, that's just red green, isn't it?
Was that?
Not the VR, 3D. You played the VPX 3D before?
Jay, you did, right? You play VPX in 3D, right? Or no?
3D. When you
I
mean
mean, VR. You play
No,
VPX VR.
in VR is different. I played VPX VR, but there's also, if you don't have a VR headset, there are tables or ways to make tables 3D using the old red green.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, I don't know that.
Dude,
Yeah,
there's
I
a
have
way
no
to
idea
make
on
it
that.
3D
That's crazy.
using a Wii remote.
Yep.
They have a Wii remote thing. You could make a Wii remote and it will track your head, and you can like look around and it will move. But a lot of people use a Kinect, and I think that's future pinball, which Meatball Saucy was talking about. Masters of the
complicated.
Universe is probably the best future pinball table I've ever seen in my life. So
Can you
All right,
put
gang,
VPX
so
on the arcade one up, pinball?
No.
I
Okay.
agree way too fast, man. Puff packs are really nice, but it's like you're adding all that in, and I'll tell you what, though it's nice to listen to, I cannot focus my eyes watching the pack play.
know
while
what I've
I'm
been
playing
doing?
the table. I
know
just
what-
can't. I'm trying to look up and be like, oh, that's an awesome clip. Oh crap, ball's coming down. I can't
So,
watch.
Shotgun, what I've been doing is if you go to a real pinball place, they have them on the DMD instead. So there's people that made mods that switch it to the DMD, so you're just only looking up slightly and not like,
Gotcha.
and
not
it
all the
makes
way.
such a
Gotcha.
big difference so I did that with the John Wick. So I got John Wick on the DMD.
That's
so
cool.
I can still look up and see it and not lose that ball.
And not lose the whole. Gotcha.
Yeah, so I see why they did that in real, because that's if you go up to like a Stern, all of them are on the DMD instead. And so I'm like, oh, that's why they did it, because I like you, if you do like Stranger Things or something, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's the whole.
You
Wow,
get
I remember that
distracted, man.
scene.
You get really distracted. There's a
And
lot
then
of
here
great.
comes all the balls.
Easily.
How are
lot
they
of
making
great
any
puff packs
money?
out there.
Is it all just like donations or like?
No, they don't. This is all fan made. This is all
Oh,
fan
yeah.
tables.
So they're just working for free.
Sure.
Yeah, these are all
I mean,
fan tables.
that's what we
There's-
used to do back in the old days of
There's
coin ops.
thousands of tables
Yeah,
that
dude,
are already
there's-
that have
there's
been out for years,
tons.
and there's people that they're always people modding them and adding them. They just want to learn, and some of these people.
the music tables, man. Like when they take just some other table and they put like Motorhead or they put like Beastie Boys, like they put
The
whatever.
Beastie
man,
Boys
it's
table.
badass.
The Beastie Boys table. I've just
Badass.
been playing it. Yeah. The thing is,
Misfits table. I have a lot of.
you see, Biggie, if you remember when we went to Chicago, the guy who made the Sonic one started off making it in VPX. Then he made a real one, and then he got hired and he got a job. So these people are using this to get into probably the getting into gaming or the pinball, whatever you call it.
Yeah, that'd be cool to make your own homebrew
business.
pinball.
Yep. So it's getting them a job eventually if they're that good. And some of these people are very, very good at what they do.
Yeah, it'd be a good job. Work for Stern.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd love to work for Stern.
That'd be awesome. All right, gang, we are at the hour and a half mark, which is where we like to leave these shows.
Good
so let's go
timing.
ahead
Good
and
timing,
wrap
man.
it up.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. You guys know where you can find me. It's at Rascals Gaming, Guitar Gear, 3D printing, and other shit.
You can find me with Rascal. Yes.
Biggie D, where can we find you?
That's the only place I see you,
You can
Sean.
go to
that's where I'm at,
athomearcades.com, and that's all my YouTube stuff, or just Biggie D's Arcade. And I do a live stream on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And then I'll do like shorts and videos every once in a while as well. But I talk about everything: video games, arcade, sports, TV, movies, all of it.
Cool.
I am not gonna have a good game in Walkabout tonight.
Yeah, I'm kind of really buzzed.
Not.
I'm very buzzed and I'm starving, so I want the game to go fast because I need to make taquitos. All right.
Ooh, taquito.
Brad, where can we find you?
Where can we find
Brad
Brad? There's some-
Gaming got a new show on
Shit.
every Friday night, 8:00. Retro Legends, check it out. I also run free tournaments where you can play, possibly win prizes. So
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's-
everyone
all our
join his
tournaments are
tournament.
free.
No
All you
reason
can
not
go.
to join.
Awesome. Jay, where can we find you, dude?
Oh, I'm everywhere, dude. I'm doing my own stuff on Open Fridge on Mondays at Gamer Fridge. And, of course, Wednesdays, our crew, Arcades Anonymous. Shout out to my boy Joel. He just announced his new cab. Hope you guys can check that out. He's really excited about that. Been
Hell
trying
yeah, dude.
to encourage him, and he's trying to actually make a living on that. So I don't know if you guys seen Michael B's show. He made a cab in one day. So I actually went over there last week, and he didn't have any of that done. So he's hitting that, and I know all the other guys. We're all trying to have fun. I think Wednesday we're going to talk about if you wanted to start your own home arcade and you had $3,000, what would you buy and what would you put into it? So we
That's
all have
right.
like our PowerPoint and ideas. And it'd be surprised. When I did mine, I didn't find a lot of arcade one-ups that it would be interesting. All the stuff I was able to find that was a lot cheaper, and that was actually I have a very interesting one that nobody else has. So just check that out. That'll be tomorrow at 9:00. So check us out there.
Cool.
You know, most of the time, MG, you say it's ruined by Jay. You're gonna put me in this tonight? Thanks, man.
Wow, he
Thanks.
likes Jay more than you tonight.
Wow.
Wow, you know that's bad.
That is.
You know
bad.
that's bad.
That is bad.
And this is a guy who watches
That is
everything I do.
bad, man. Damn. Hell no,
Oh,
Detroit Love.
man.
No, we're
gonna get
doing
on
it right
that
after the
very
show.
Soon, man. As soon as we're done, we're gonna get on there.
We may have to have 2 rooms.
Oh yeah,
We'll see.
depending-
So,
depending who
First
shows up.
room is going to be called Rascal. And if we have 8 players and we need to make another room, one of us will bow out and go do one called TGS for that gaming show. But if you want to keep in touch with us, stay inside our Discord and look for the Looking for Games channel, and I'll check that out.
And
if
Sean
we-
will say,
if-
"Good job, good job,
Good
good
job.
job,
Good
good
job.
job."
Yeah, you're going to hear that about 100 times.
Good
tonight.
job, good job.
It's
All right,
funny
guys.
to
Well,
see
thanks.
you say
I
it,
want to
'cause you
thank
only hear it.
you guys for joining. Sean for making
Shout out
it
to
for
MG, man.
2 shows in a row. Biggie D, Papa Brad, and Jay for joining us here on the
Hey,
show.
yeah. Glad
And
I
for
could make
you
it.
guys out there in the chat, which we would not do this show if it wasn't for you guys, all 3 of you. We do this
Oh, yeah.
for you. All right.
Yeah,
I-
thanks
I-
for
We
I-
do
having
this
me.
for
I-
MG. We do this show
Well, I
for
appreciate
MG.
MG is actually faking all 20 some odd of the rest of these people in the channel. He's got 20 alts.
Yep, 20 alts.
And we appreciate
Thank
man.
you, MG, for your alts. Appreciate you.
All right, Sean, take us out.
Let's
man.
get the hell out of here and play some golf. Please give us a like if you enjoyed the show. Please go ahead and subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest shows and uploads. And join us in Discord to BS with us. But most importantly, see you in golf, and we'll see you next week on that gaming
show.
Bye, guys.
See y'all later.
Later. Oh, I got to switch that. Then I can do this.